Hello! This is just going to be a cat vlog today, so just me, no Alex, I'm afraid. We're thinking that next week there'll be a video with the two of us, so if you like the interaction between two of us rather than just one of us talking, you get to enjoy that video. But I'm going to give you a little update on how we're doing with the lockdown. So, in case you didn't know, the last two videos we uploaded we actually filmed a few months ago, but we have filmed a few new videos that we want to get up, and we're really kind of like, we're using this time where we can't go out and we can't, go see our friends and all that sort of stuff to try and bring our channel back to life, which is quite exciting. Because four of us who really get on with each other are living together, we're in quite a positive situation really at the moment. We all like eating together, we like hanging out, we play games together. There hasn't really been any falling out or any problems, and we've all been working hard to keep each other positive and to keep our mood up and to keep this as normal as possible. All four of us are working from home, so we're having to kind of designate different spaces for who's working where. But overall, it's going pretty well. We are all so appreciative of the people that are out there keeping everything going. People working in shops so that everyone can get food. We get a veg box delivered, so the people working on that farm and the delivery drivers are making sure that people can still eat. Everyone who's working for the health service, doctors, nurses, healthcare assistants, but also pharmacists and care home workers, we are so grateful to everyone who is keeping everything going. What I thought I'd talk about in this video where it's just me, 5 things that I've been doing differently because of the coronavirus, which are both keeping me sane and also maybe like unexpected benefits. So number one, I am growing out my eyebrows. Yeah, I didn't say this video was going to be fun or interesting. I love plucking my eyebrows. I know it doesn't look like it because they're not particularly shapely. I don't colour them in. I don't do any of that stuff that people do with them these days. I leave them moderately natural, but I do have a habit of over plucking them. I just fall into it by accident. I just really enjoy it. It's really satisfying. So I am having a tweezer ban, not allowed to remove my eyebrow hairs. I am going to grow them out and see what they look like. I'm optimistic that I'm going to grow those thick, luscious brows that were quite fashionable on models a few years ago, but I have a feeling that they're going to be pretty patchy, so we will see how that turns out for me. The second thing that I've been doing is probably something that a lot of people have been doing, to be honest. I have been doing a little bit of the KonMari method and trying to get rid of some of my junk. I am a bit of a hoarder. I thoroughly enjoy shopping. I buy all of my clothes and as many other things as I can secondhand. While you get to feel good about yourself and like, oh, I'm, recycling and it's better for the environment and all this and the other, the one drawback that I have is if something isn't quite right, like it doesn't quite fit, but it's kind of what I'm looking for, I will quite often just buy it because I'm a little bit afraid that I might not find the thing I'm actually looking for. For example, shorts. There was like one summer where I was buying every pair of shorts that even vaguely fitted me, and I ended up with about 10 pairs of shorts and only one pair that I liked. I did manage to cull those that year, but what I have now is loads of t-shirts, dresses. I've also gained a little bit of weight on medication over the past year, so I'm having to be realistic with myself. Either they don't fit me or they don't fit me in a way that I like anymore. And saying goodbye to those things, but in a positive way, saying, actually, you don't bring me joy, even though you're beautiful, because putting you on makes me feel bad. I have to do it quite delicately, because it is kind of hard. When you gain weight for something that's out of your control, like medication, it can be a bit of a downer. And so I'm trying to not dwell on that too hard. I'm trying not to feel bad about the fact that these clothes don't fit me, but just accept it and say goodbye. And just enjoy the clothes that I do have that do fit me. Got more space for them now the other stuff is gone. Here's some neatly organised t-shirts, my thoroughly organised pen collection, and a box of stuff that's going to the charity shop. The third thing that I have been doing is paying extra care and attention to my plants. So I'm a little bit of a plant mum. This is a new phenomenon. This is something that's happened in like the last year maybe. I became addicted to having plants, buying plants, caring for plants, propagating them, repotting them, moving them around. I love plants. They brighten a room, they make you feel good. I can't keep succulents alive, full stop. I've had to come to the realisation that kind of these small succulent type plants, I just cannot keep them alive. But the plants that I am able to look after, I've actually been able to do some propagation with, which I'm really excited about. So this guy, I took this cutting a few weeks ago and it's already grown some lovely roots. Whereas this one I did couple of days ago, and I think there's a couple of roots. See those little nodules. So I need to get you into a pot. Being at home means that I'm able to see how they're reacting at different times of day, actually check their soil on a regular basis rather than rushing out the door and then getting home and forgetting about it. I'm actually taking time in my lunch breaks to have a look at how they're doing, have a look at how much light they're getting throughout the day. That's one thing that is quite difficult when you're not at home often, is you can't necessarily see what the sunlight does at different times of day. And so finding the right spot, I've definitely bleached some of my plants, I've definitely cooked some of my plants, and other ones have been, you know, desperate for more light, and swapping them all around and giving them proper homes has been really, really positive. The fourth thing that I've been doing is a hobby that I've been wanting to start for a while. I think it really came out of the plant thing. Once you've got loads of plants, you suddenly realise that you really want to be able to display them in nice ways. And so I got a little bit obsessed with the idea of doing macrame. But at Christmas, one of my housemates bought me a macrame set, and I had been looking at it since Christmas going, oh, I just don't have the mental energy to learn this, I just don't have the time to do it, it's going to take too long, blah, 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 blah. Loads of excuses, and I just never really did it. Now that I'm at home all the time, it's been great. I've been making plant hangers, I've made myself this little hanging of nothing. This was basically me on a video call with some friends trying to occupy my hands and learn the knots and get them fixed in my brain. I wouldn't say that I'm particularly good. I still end up with a lot of things that are a bit lopsided, but I'm pretty pleased with the things that I've done so far. The fifth really good thing that has been keeping me going is getting back in touch with old friends who I haven't spoken to in a long time. I have a lot of friends that I wish that I spoke to more. This is entirely down on me. This is not me shading anyone that I know. I am really terrible at replying to messages, to setting up calls, to arranging, you know, meetups and catch-ups. I'm just really bad at it, and there's no reason for it. There's no reason for me to be bad at it. I love all these people and I really want to speak to them, but I am just terrible at it. I'm quite bad for reading a message, mentally thinking about what I'm going to say to them, realising I don't have time to write the message, closing the message, and then never reopening it and replying, which is awful. Like I said, I have no excuse for doing that. So one of the things that has been really great during this lockdown is that I'm actually taking time to set up calls with some of my old friends. I'm in a few WhatsApp chats with people who I haven't spoken to in a while, and it's been really nice to just see what people are doing, catch up with them. So that's it. That's 5 things that I've been doing that I probably wouldn't be doing if I wasn't in lockdown right now. I'm sure there are things that you are doing that you wouldn't be doing if you weren't currently in lockdown. We'd like to know what those are. Put them in the comments. Let us know. I really want to see if you've got anything that is more exciting than growing out your eyebrows. I want to know. I hope that you are staying sane and staying safe. Look after yourselves and your family. Reach out to people that you love, and we will see you on the next video. Bye bye.